check your Uranus and where you have Aquarius in your astrological chart. All the information you're looking for is in the description box down below. And thank you so much for supporting Sikiksyd. If you like a personal reading, information is in the description box down below. Next to the butterfly. Alright, what is Aquarius' ancestors, holy guardian angels, and spirit guides of light wish to tell Aquarius? It is a butcher's knife. Okay. So a lot of you are chefs even, or you like to cook. I see you cutting a job off. You could just, when you're just gonna up and quit. If this is love and you're in a relationship, you are breaking up with somebody. You're breaking up with your significant other. You're divorcing your significant other. If you're single, you're cutting out a mentality as well. You're cutting out some kind of mentality. There's some truth. I feel like this is the realization that the most painful thing that you can give a person is the truth. And I feel like you're giving somebody the truth, and it's extremely painful. It's really painful, but you don't care. What will happen in Aquarius' future that they should know? Some of you want to hurt somebody. Yeah, you have sorrow. Okay. This can also represent that somebody is breaking up with you. You're cutting, if this is a career or a job, it doesn't bring you any fulfillment. There's a truth coming towards you. There's a truth that will be coming towards you. Okay? She's holding a note. She's holding a note. It's written right now. So there's some kind of truth that's going to come towards you. And if you're in a relationship, this is a breakup or a divorce. If you are single, the truth is coming in towards you that you are not the one. What does that mean? It means someone does not believe they're going to spend the rest of their life with you. They're cutting you out. There's some type of truth that is being given that it not only gives you complete clarity, but there's no going back. I keep hearing that. There's no going back. There's no going back. Okay. This is like up one day and quitting a job and saying, I'm not coming back. This is, you could get fired from a job. You could get fired. Or if you're in a relationship, your significant other could be saying, I want a divorce, I want to break up. There's some type of painful truth. Some kind of painful truth is coming in. And there's no going back. So you know that if the relationship and the connection ends, it's not going to resume, it's not going to continue. If this is a job, you know you're not going to go back to that job, right? You know, like, that's just not what I'm going to do. That's just not where I'm supposed to be. Or they don't want me there. Or the person you want no longer may want you. Okay? All right. 10 of Wands. Okay. That is the 9 of Swords. 10 of Swords. I was going to say, it does feel like the 10 of Swords. This is like a messy, messy breakup. This is a scandal. This is a scandal. Oh, and someone's doing something out of revenge. You have the King of Swords in reverse. Okay. My nose is itching. Okay. King of Swords is the hidden energy. Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Okay. Now you have the Hangman, Pisces, and the 9 of Swords, Gemini and Mars. Okay. You have the Empress, Taurus, Libra, and the 10 of Swords, Gemini and Mercury. You have the 10 of Wands in reverse, Sagittarius and Saturn, and the 5 of Swords, Venus and Aquarius. Okay. So, I see somebody's moving out. If this is a relationship, there's erectile dysfunction. Like someone's not even able to get aroused. You could be, if you're single, abstaining from sex. There's a scandal happening here. There's a scandal. I feel like you were sort of like hung up in La La Land, or like what is that? This is like you're no longer romanticizing a relationship. You're no longer romanticizing a job. No longer romanticizing something you realized does not represent what makes you happy. You also have an addiction. A lot of you may even have an addiction. It's like you've become so stagnant, or a relationship has become so stagnant, a job, a career, whatever it is so stagnant and dominating and patriarchal that you have flies on you. You have like flies around you and they're just chilling on you because you're not moving, or it's not moving. Whatever you want to move is not moving. There's also a lot of sorrow here, a lot of sadness. You realizing that you're finally surrendering to what is, and everybody's finding out about it. So your colleagues, your schoolmates, your siblings, your friends, your neighbors, your children, the military, this could be the government, police force. Everybody's talking about this. It's a scandal. It's you're finally realizing that, you're having to accept help. This is a breakdown. You need to know you're going to have a breakdown. Okay? You're going to have a breakdown. And you've been dealing with it through depression, through anxiety, through nightmares. My nose is itching when I just said that. Like, you could have been in a very stagnant relationship or connection or commitment, trying to make it work, trying to put your energy and effort into it. And the truth is the other person does not want it to work. They're sabotaging it on purpose. You could have also been sabotaging it as well. But there's a scandal happening here. Everybody's talking about you. You're the subject of gossip. I feel like this truth is something you've been avoiding. You've been avoiding it. But you see, now you're at the finality of it. Because there's a messy breakup happening here, meaning there's a breaking point. There's a breaking point. And you realize you have to sacrifice a relationship, a connection, a job, a career. You're having to let go of it because it's not just too heavy, but it's harming you. It's killing you softly. But now it's no longer soft. You see how all of your sense of being like magical, being like extraterrestrial, eccentric, right? All of that is coming out of you, Gemini and Mercury. It's like this is rock bottom. This is like the relationship is not redeemable. You've put 10 swords into somebody, or they put 10 swords into you, or this is just, it's over. This is a relationship being over. And being honest about it, to the point where you're honest with other people that it's over, which means it's not coming back, because once everybody else knows, this is very public. It's extremely public. Once everybody knows, there is no capability of it even going back. This is killing you softly. Some of you are pregnant. If you are single, there is somebody coming into your life that's love will literally extend your lifespan. They're very popular, well known. They work in the entertainment industry. They own their own business. They work from home. There's somebody coming into your life that embodies every energy, every sign, every element. It's almost like one thing ends and it's sacrificed and something else begins. A lot of you could even be giving birth to a business or a child for some of you. There's abuse going on. If someone's pregnant, it's a boy. I'm sorry if I ruined the gender. Aquarius, I see you doing something out of revenge. Like someone could be trying to move out. Someone could be trying to take their stuff away from the relationship and move on. Somebody could be, I mean, this could even be you trying to let go of the baggage, right? But there's a sense of vindictiveness. You want somebody to hurt so badly, the way that they hurt you. And because of that, it pushes away that person even further to end the relationship. Because whoever they are now embodying for themselves, right? Like loving themselves unconditionally, taking extremely good care of themselves. That's attracting somebody who has the energy that can help elevate them and vice versa. It's like a boomerang effect. It's almost like the complete truth is coming out. This is the breaking point. That this is not redeemable. There's an arrest that's going to escalate in violence. Someone could also be going to prison. This is like when somebody's trying to leave a situation and you damage all their property before they leave. Or you decide to retaliate, you decide to harm them even. You could actually harm somebody. Got 10 swords. This will be happening by January 11th to January 21st. A relationship is ending for you. But I feel like this is happening. Why does it feel like you've been sitting around waiting for this to happen? Sort of feeling like, okay, well, when I do get to leave the situation, whether it's a job, a relationship, a situation, once I leave it, all the energy will be cleared anyways. But you have the King of Swords in reverse. So someone, if you're in a relationship, you're dealing with an abusive partner, boyfriend, husband, masculine energy, someone's abusive. They use their words to manipulate. They use their intelligence to manipulate you. And you've allowed it. You've allowed this. I see you deciding to do a job you love. I feel like someone's also not listening to their intuition. You haven't been listening to your intuition. And every time you try to sacrifice a relationship, a connection, a commitment, whatever it is for you, your partner, your significant other convinces you all the reasons why you should love them in that moment. And so you stay. I feel like this is also very public. Yeah, it's very public. And there is, you could be seeing an astrologer, right? You coming to this reading, you're seeing an astrologer. There's a new job opportunity coming in for you as well. My candle just flickered. The funny thing is here, and it's not even really funny, is in your reading, there are signs of third party, that this is a third party situation, unfortunately. That there's another woman, which is why it's easier for somebody to leave you. Or there's another man. That's why it's easier to leave somebody. Which means it was already set up beforehand. So this has been going on for a while. This is an absentee father, King of Swords in reverse. This could be a lawyer, a doctor, a teacher, a counselor, psychologist, philosopher. Could work in the government, the military. This person could work in, I feel like they're very well known. They're losing their reputation. They're losing their reputation. So you're losing your reputation, Aquarius. They could work with technology. They could be a lawyer, psychologist. Very interesting. If this is a relationship, it's very public. And the king, someone is, that you're losing your reputation. Because it's been made so public, it's like, it's embarrassing. This is public humiliation. Because it can't, it's not going to work. It can't come back after this. After it being over, it's not redeemable. There's been betrayals in the relationship that just make this completely final. This also makes me feel like the people around you, you've lost a lot of good people being connected to a relationship, a career, a job. You've lost a lot of people. And what's funny is, say you are leaving a job, you're leaving a person, a relationship, a commitment, right? You're cutting something out, or they're cutting you out, and it's over. There's no coming back from it. Even if you see this person as abusive, manipulative, blah, 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 or there's been cheating. I see cheating. I see there's other people involved. Like there's other lovers involved. Someone looks at other lovers. Most likely online. It doesn't make you or even that person a horrible person. It just means that it wasn't meant to work with each other. That there's someone better for that person, or there's someone better for you. And we're not in charge of the way that destiny sets that up. We're not in charge of that. So when, connections and relationships, they don't work, or jobs, careers, they just don't work, it's not personal, it's spiritual. And the lesson learned is, do not show off a relationship and a commitment or a job or whatever it is. If the truth is, it's not going to last. You know it. Don't rely on the validation of these things from other people. Because the truth is, no matter how many likes and comments you get with people supporting whatever it is that you do, and that can be a job, career, love, in a relationship, right? You want people to validate the relationship and show it off no matter what. Those people are not in your position where they're in a miserable circumstance. They're in a miserable job that they can't stand, or they're in a miserable relationship that it's collective flies. There's flies on it. There's like bugs on it now. There's bugs on you. It's like you're decaying. It's killing you softly. It's killing yourself and your soul softly, your individuality. Your ability to stand up for yourself, it's killing you softly. You know what they said? They said that, and I heard this statement before, it was so wise, that people are more capable and find it so much easier to leave something or someone when they have somebody already set up on the side when they have other options, which means you were an option, you were never a priority. When someone's truly faithful and they're dedicated to the relationship, then you walking away, all these different things, is something they're going to fight for. And sometimes people fight simply because they don't want to lose control. They don't want to lose mind control over you. They want you to stay in something toxic while they have their cake and eat it too. Okay? Aquarius, you like to be chased. You like to be chased. And there's also a sense of not listening to your intuition and promiscuity. You have Aquarius in your moon, your Mercury, or your Neptune. Or you have Cancer, Virgo, or Pisces in your Uranus. It's a dynamic where two people feed off of, and this can even be you feeding off of a career, a job, an environment, whatever you're feeding off of. You like that you get to be chased. There's also that's like being a mistress. That's like being someone who's okay with cheating in the relationship. Or they have, commitment issues, and they like that they're constantly being chased and that they get everything that they want. But at the expense of them also being with somebody who is intellectually manipulative with the King of Swords in reverse, or continuously lies to them and doesn't have a conscience or morals. So it goes both ways. This is also like someone cheats on you, you cheat back. Somebody hurts you, you hurt them back. It's very I feel like this is the breaking point. This is it's really, I feel like you're cursing someone out. With the King of Swords in reverse, you're cursing someone out. If there is love for you, it's not near you. It will be far away from you in another country, or extremely far away. A lot of you can also be well known, famous. I see that here as well. Or you're dealing with somebody who is, and that person can be outside of the relationship. That person can be you. You just take it as it resonates. Okay? The financial and career future for you is helper. Avoid giving too much of yourself while neglecting your own needs. So it's okay for you to maybe even consider getting into a career of customer service, or in any field you're able to care for others. Don't fear asking for help or accepting help if someone is willing to give you a hand. You're gonna have to accept help, because this is a breakdown. This is like the ending of a relationship. The ending of something. It's a messy breakup, but it's extremely public. Something about this is extremely public. I feel like everybody finds out about this. Your work, colleagues, schoolmates, siblings, friends, all because it was put out there in the first place for people to praise and validate. And now people are seeing the reality only because now you're seeing the reality, or someone else is seeing the reality, and things are getting cut off. Okay, let's look at what is Aquarius too afraid to say. I feel like going through this messy breakup, this messy ending, it shows you your worth, and that it's okay to keep moving forward, even, single. There's nothing wrong with it. It just shows that you value yourself, and things just didn't work out, and that's okay. Okay, what is Aquarius too afraid to say? I just want you to know that I'm thinking about you right now. Okay? Someone's also catfishing or using other profiles to watch somebody. Or gossiping about someone. If you're in a relationship, your partner gossips about you or you gossip about your partner. There's abuse going on. And promiscuity, jealousy, you're not listening to your intuition. You're not listening to it. There's a new opportunity coming for you. That can be like, if you're ending a job, it's a new job. If it's a relationship that you're looking for, there's a new relationship for you. But it's like after you end this, it's with somebody you already know. From like your past. Like you've known them for a very long time, or you work with them. They could be in the military, the government, entertainment industry, health. Yeah. And they've been moving very slowly towards you. You're not respecting your partner's boundaries. Yeah, you're not respecting your partner's boundaries. And a lot of you want child support. You want validation. And if you're in a relationship, you're only in a relationship for money. You have Aquarius in your Mercury, or you have Gemini or Virgo in your Uranus. If you're in a relationship, it's only for money. I feel like you're also losing a lot of money in a relationship, a commitment, or a connection. You're losing a lot of money. But remember, this is your free will and your discernment about what works best for you. So all I can say is a real woman, a real man doesn't decide to get revenge. They decide to continue moving forward. And when we say, oh, I care about this person, I love this person, that also means that if they do not love you back, if you are not the one that somebody wants to spend the rest of their life with, or the job just isn't for you, they don't like you, they don't want you, all these different things. If you truly love it, if you truly care about it, you will want that person to be happy even if it's not with you. You will want that business and that company to be happy even if it's not with you. Because the truth is, their happiness, their definition of happiness can be different than yours. And that's okay. It just means that when you have when you feel like you have a problem and there's no solution, it's really because it's not a problem at all. You need to accept it. You've been hanging on to something that is dead. It's actually dead. There's bugs on it, or there's bugs on you, or it's the vibration is so stagnant. It's not moving. It's just hanging there. Don't lose your light trying to prove to another individual that you are the light. Okay, or that you are who they need to be with, where they don't do that. You've been trying to do that, and it takes away your magic. It takes away your magic. Okay. If you are single, I see you loving yourself, taking good care of yourself. And someone from your past is coming to you. It's not an ex, it's not somebody you've ever been in a relationship with, but it is someone you've known for a very long time from your past. And I feel like that person's been hanging around while you've been dealing with a relationship, a connection, a situation where you're being abused, unfortunately. This has been your reading. If you like a personal reading, information is in the description box down below. Thank you so much for supporting Sikiksyd, Aquarius. I say.